How are these criminals allowed back on the streets? Why would anyone be a police officer today and have this type of sacrifice with no backup? Nassau County Police Commissioner Pat Ryder joins us now. Commissioner, always great to see you. Even though this happened in New York City, the 31-year-old officer, he is from Massapequa, Long Island. So that commute back and forth you can see eye to eye with. But the fact is, you look at this guy's background. Could you talk about how the officer walks up on a car, ask him why you stopped in the bus lane?
So first of all, on behalf of Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman, the Nassau County Police Department, our condolences to the Diller family and the entire NYPD family. There is no such thing as a routine car stop. Anybody who ever says it has never done it or walked in the shoes of an officer in the police department. Every time you stop a car, there's a chance that your life could be taken.
So when Diller walks up in this car, he says, guys, you got to move. They don't want to move. He whips out a gun and shoots him underneath the bulletproof vest, and he loses his life right there on the spot. When you look at this guy's background, this is the story of a guy that never should have been out of prison, was out since 2021 after serving 5 years, 10 years prior to that. But you think it's a bigger picture, it's a bigger story than that.
Absolutely. Both of those perps should have been in jail. They both spent one spent 8 years, one spent 12 years in the system. While in the system, they assaulted a correction officer. They don't deserve to walk the streets out there in New York City, Long Island, anywhere in this country. It's a bigger picture because it's bail reform. It's letting the prisoners out. The revolving door of the 80s has come back. We've lost support for the men and women of law enforcement, and we lost support when it comes to the tools that used to be in the toolbox. They're no longer there for us.
So when Diller walks up and gets shot right here, gets shot by these guys, the attitude of someone who thinks I can even touch a cop, maybe run away from a cop, but let alone take out a cop. Can you get inside that mindset?
No, you can't, because these are not normal people. These people don't deserve to be out there. The fact that you think you can get away with assaulting a police officer in this great city of New York is unfathomable. The fact that the Nassau County, Suffolk County, everywhere in the state of New York, that they were getting assaulted by individuals that we stop in car stops or going down the street, throwing things at us. A couple of years ago, throwing the water and the liquid on top of the officers, it's unheard of. You can't allow someone to attack what stands for justice. That is us. We stand for law and order. We stand for the quality of life here in Nassau County, in New York City and Suffolk County. But at the end of the day, if you let the bad guy out, the bad guy's going to keep doing what he does.
So with Officer Diller, he's 31 years old. He has a 1-year-old child. He lives in my town. And already the main thoroughfare is full of people just want to drive by the house. The memorial service will start today. The former president called the family yesterday at the funeral home. Could you describe what's going to be happening in tribute to him and his sacrifice?
Tomorrow, you want to see what the strength of the blue line looks like? Tomorrow, there will be thousands, hundreds of thousands of cops lined down Merrick Road from Massapequa to Seaford, all the way back into Wantor. And that is because they're going to come out in support of our brother officer who was killed in the line of duty by some individual who should have spent his life in jail, but is out there and took this officer's life. This 1-year-old kid will grow up without a father now because of this.
And right now, you were here when bail reform went into play.
That's right.
You feared this happening, and now it's been copied around in other major cities across the country. Do you sense people are wising up to it?
I don't think the people in Albany get it. I don't think they're ever going to get it. I think that we have to put pressure on Albany to make changes. It's got to come from the other local politicians that are out here. You heard Mayor Adams yesterday, and he came out against bail reform, against things that are hurting his community here in New York City, hurting his cops. Bad guys deserve to be in jail. That's where they belong. Let's keep them there.
Right. And when someone at 31 years old loses their life, you were teaching in the academy yesterday. What does it do for you personally? What does it do to you personally?
It hits home to every single cop. I got 2 kids that are in law enforcement. I got my best friends and families that are in law enforcement. But every one of those cops that put on, they're part of my family now. When they come in, I teach those recruits the same thing. When you walk into this academy and you raise your right hand to protect and serve, you protect and serve without any questions. It doesn't matter. Whatever the law is, we're going to still go out there and do it. So the people in our communities need to back our cops.
So look at these 2 guys, just last before we go. Guy Rivera, 21 prior arrests, 9 arrests, released from prison in 2021, parole in 2023, carrying a weapon, sitting there in Queens, willing to shoot whoever comes up to him. And look at his partner. Tell me that America is a better place when they're out.
There was a time when you got caught with a handgun in this city, you'd automatically go to jail for 1 to 3 years. Now, if you're caught with a handgun, no bail, you walk out. If there's no violence involved, they let you walk out. That should not be heard. What does he have the gun to begin with? We're supposed to stop crimes from happening, not react after. And by stopping these car stops, taking these guns away, this is how you prevent further crimes, homicides, and so forth. Unfortunately, this one, we didn't get to stop.
You didn't, but we'll see an outpouring of support and let everybody know that they're not alone, that some people still have your back. Commissioner, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, as
All
always.
right, appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.